Welcome back to the wildest ride in the wilderness. This is actually the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we are featuring the our weekly series. It happens every Sunday since July 17th, 2025, which was the 70th anniversary of the opening of Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. So this to celebrate it, Disneyland put a series of 16 at the start anyway, different short videos that gives you a view of the park, walking through the park, different parts of it, ride-throughs of different popular rides, and there's 16 of them, not counting the ones that were released on, May the 4th for Star Wars, May the 4th, Rise of the Resistance, and just Galaxy's Edge. So this was a little bit different. We get stuff from both Disneyland itself and California Adventure. We get to see what it's like to ride and walk through all the different realms. But with the big difference is that there's nobody else there with you. Well, okay, in this one, there's one guy just waving to you as you leave the station. That's about it. Beyond that, though, you get the best seat on the ride. But what's different about this, normally they put you at the front of the car, the front of the train, like say if it's the Incredibles, the Incredicoaster, they put you right at the front. One of the better parts of this, the one that kind of gives you a bit more motion, like for those of you who might be a little motion sickness, you might not be able to handle this one just because of the positioning on it, and also because when you're sitting in the very front of the train, you have literally the train in front of you, and it would block a lot of your view. Here, they put you in the very back of the train, or at least close to it. I can't really tell how many cars are supposed to be in this, I can't remember, but you're pretty much at the back of the train, and you get to see the whole train itself in front of you, moving and diving and swooping through all the different parts of the ride. You get to hear things that you normally wouldn't hear with people hooting and hollering and screaming and yelling and having a great time. You get to hear a lot more sound effects, explosions, the little sounds of animals throughout. Of course, you always hear the goats with the dynamite. Yeah, you can't miss him. But you get to hear and see a whole lot more things when there's not a pile of people. And because also you don't hear the ambient noise of the crowds around you, they recorded this early in the morning. Probably not the earliest of anything they've shot during this period. I believe earlier this year, in 2025, they filmed this before the park opens. Nobody's there except for the staff, and like I said, there's one guy waving to you as you leave the station. But beyond that, there's nothing. There's nobody walking around outside the ride. It's kind of great having the whole place to yourself and getting to experience it in a way that you just can't by going to the parks, no matter who you are, unless you're super. You know what? Even the famous rich people, I see them all the time walking around with their Disney representative guardians with the plaids. Whenever you see somebody in plaid that works for Disney, they're watching over somebody who's famous and wealthy, or both. And so you get a close. Oh, is that that TV star? Is that movie star? That sports star? You can know. Well, in this case, you don't have to worry about any of those people. Nobody gets in front of you in line. Nobody blocks your view. Nobody's screaming their heads off at the back of your head and making you want to kill them. It's a pleasant experience all around. So, get a chance to watch this. It's if you haven't been to Disneyland in a long time, or if you've never been to Disneyland, this is your chance to kind of relive the ride in its most perfect conditions and just have fun. Put it on a loop. It's only 3 minutes long, by the way, so it's a whole lot shorter than even I realized it was. You get to experience the explosion inside the mountain as the fuses start to trickle up the walls. It's and I think just watching this again, just seeing all the swooping and diving of the train in front of you makes it for a pretty fun trip. So in the future, if you get a chance to ride this for real, see if you can get a spot toward the back. It might make for a more pleasant ride than those who are in the front. All right, let's pick tomorrow's episode. Back to the week, and a whole new number, 81. 81 is, where are you? Okay, I don't know if this is just a single special. I don't think it's, no, it's a series. It's a series. I don't know how long these episodes are, but I have it marked as a series. Like I said the other day with Zeke and Luther, we don't have a whole lot of series left. This is new to Disney Plus. There's a whole lot more reality show stuff, cooking, house building stuff. They're adding a lot of stuff that are just like, you know what, we don't need it on Disney Plus. But hey, maybe you like this. Maybe you'll get something. Maybe I'll learn something. Eat something more than hot dogs. We're going to watch Rachel Ray's Meals in Minutes. So, okay. Just a few minutes. We'll learn how to make a meal. And, yeah, for us bachelors, that's, who are like on a clock. Just want efficient food. This is what we need. Rachel Ray's Meals in Minutes is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. And next week, a brand new episode of the Disneyland 70th anniversary.